Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about the new episode of LAMH DC Season 3, Episode 8. Let's get right into this episode.
And again, apologize to you directly. I did not mean to break your trust. I was pissed off.
And I received that, and I accept your apology. And I am...
Okay, you guys, so the episode starts with Joy meeting up with Winter Harris at some coffee shop. Remember, Winter didn't really say goodbye to Joy in this little trip that Winter planned. So Winter is trying to ask, how was it? What was she feeling? What did she experience? And personally, I love Joy's sarcasm. So she asks Winter, well, what was your experience? You sat there and saw everything. What do you think? And Winter says that she liked that Joy and Black were finally able to talk once and for all, but she says that Joy kind of clammed up a little with Terry. Joy says, my boundaries were not respected. It was not a loving environment. It was not a safe space. And that she also felt like Black came for her. And she keeps saying that everything he said was a lie, that they were never friends. Winter says that she doesn't want to get in the middle of anything. She is not going to dislike Joy because others dislike her. She's going to, form her own opinion. Then Joy starts talking about Black, about how some zebras, you don't really know if they're zebras, they might be donkeys. But Winter is a little slow. She don't understand what she's talking about. She doesn't know if she's talking about Shrek, Madagascar. So Winter tells her about Yusuf being kind of the only one who was sticking up for Joy back in the house. And Joy says, well, actually, I've only gotten one apology. I've only heard one from one person after the trip, and that was Yusuf. He told Joy that he heard her and he saw where she was coming from. That honestly, I think, in my opinion, speaks very well of Yusha. Like, for him doing that, I respect that. But here's the thing, Winter is not happy about this. In her confessional, she says, I'm confused why he would do that. Why wouldn't he tell me? That's a red flag. Winter, oh my god. Okay, moving on, Ashley has a scene with all the ladies except Joy. So it's Erana, Sherelle, and Winter are invited by Ashley to do some art therapy. She says that it's like fluid art, so it's like meant for them to like relax, be calm. I actually really like this idea. She had like a whole technique she taught them, and she had a bunch of like brushes and different paints and some food, and they were doing it outside. She's also going to have a book signing pretty soon. She tells him that she has not talked to her mother at all since the episode of them aired. She says that she doesn't hate her mother, but they're just not talking at all. And let me tell you, as much as I criticized Ashley, I actually feel bad for her. And I know this is something hard for her, but Ashley, she's like, it's okay to be vulnerable. You don't always have to be this ice queen and like all rude and mean. Like, it's okay to show your emotions. Then Winter asks about the Cliftons and if they're going to be invited to the book signing. Erana says, you mean the Petties? And Winter says, no, I call them the Cliftons. So Erana is starting to realize that Winter becomes extra shady and rude about Joy when she's around Ashley. So good thing she caught on that. But anyway, Erana was told that Ashley and Joy had been texting, so she's wondering what that was about. And then Ashley reads the messages. They've agreed to meet up. Ashley says, well, we'll meet up, but I don't know if it'll change anything. She says that she really can't move past Clifton. She says that she feels like he stares her down when she walks into rooms. Anyway, poor Irana's painting looked like a hot mess, but it was really fun. Okay, so then the next scene, it is time for Jamie. He is meeting up with Dr. Mallister. She's a trauma therapist who Jamie has been seeing for a while, but this time he invited a group of retired colleagues. So Dr. Mallister tells them the benefits of counseling because sometimes you don't realize what certain things make you feel or how that influences what you do. So they are all sharing their experiences as former law enforcement officers. They talk about parenting and those struggles. One of the ladies actually said that because of the career, she chose not to have children. Jamie goes into a little bit more detail about him and little Jamie, and also about a dream that he keeps having where he has to use a gun but it won't work. And of course, policing in specific cities makes things differently, like different experiences. But wow, honestly, watching this opened my eyes to see a struggle that I didn't know existed. How the job of being a police officer really screws up their mental health, their anxiety, depression, all of that. So good scene, and um again, credit for them showing this because I thought it was really important. Okay, moving on, Joy and Clifton, they are so happy to be back in their home. Joy's birthday is coming up and she's going to do something big, so she's calling her party planner about that. So Clifton and Joy are talking about who they're going to be inviting to the party, and of course she mentions that Ashley texted her. It's funny because they actually showed the messages, and Ashley, when she was the one that texted Joy, but in that message it looked like Ashley was expecting Joy to text her first. Oh my gosh. But they're still going to meet up. They also talk about how weird things are with Clifton and Quick because they have a problem now with something that wasn't actually between the two of them directly. But maybe Joy and Ashley making up will help. So, moving on, we see Ashley and Quick. She's working on her audiobook, so she's been recording that. But there's a certain part of the book that she is like having a hard time getting through because it's really hard for her to relive it. Then she talks again about her mother and not talking to her. Her mother sounds very toxic. The thing is, Ashley feels like she almost has to beg to her mother for them to like better the relationship when it should be the opposite. You know, she's the parent. Then the next scene is Winter and Yusha, and Winter is being so annoying. So she's saying to her boyfriend, "Oh, you the fan club president of Clifton and Joy?" Oh my gosh, so immature. But she's talking about her meeting up with Joy earlier and how she got how Joy told her that she got an apology from Yusuf. So Winter says that that made her feel some type of way. But Yusuf is saying that he just acknowledged that Joy did not feel safe in that moment. So he saw that. But here's the thing, y'all. Winter is feeling some type of way that Yusha made Joy feel safe because she says that she feels like he wouldn't do that to her. So there's a little jealousy going on here. But he says that he just has a lot of empathy and he sees Winter in a higher level. So he expects more from her. She says, yeah, but I'm still human. I still want to feel protected. So he kind of received that. He did a good job listening. And listen, we know that they're not together anymore. So honestly, I think that Yusha watching these scenes back, he's probably singing Beyonce's "Thank God I Dodged a Bullet" because Winter is so corny. Honestly, she's too much. Okay, the last scene of the episode is Ashley and Joy finally meeting up and talking things through. Ashley feels awkward, but she says to Joy, the last thing you told me when you left the Christmas party was that you were my enemy. Noted. At the game, you told me that you didn't trust me. Noted. Then Joy says, because they don't know each other super well, they didn't know that the things they were saying to each other, like at that Christmas party, were going to hurt them. Ashley says that she just can't get past Joy saying that she can't trust her. And Joy says, listen, yes, trust can be broken, but it can also be repaired and earned back. Ashley then apologizes for breaking Joy's trust, and I thought the apology was really sincere. Joy too apologizes for not speaking to her, and she says to Ashley, I F with you. Like, she honestly likes her, and Ashley says, I like you too. Everything was going so well until they talked about Clifton. That's where Ashley started to say that she's been called a mean girl, but she's not a mean girl. However, she can spot a mean girl, and she says Clifton is a mean girl. So it looks like she's not letting go of this little incident that happened between her and Clifton. That again, the Tylers are saying they didn't think it was that big of a deal. Neither is Clifton nor Joy, only Ashley. So she's sticking to this. And it's a shame because, like I said, the conversation was going so well. But until they talked about this, it kind of just, I feel like it's going to go nowhere because of that. I wonder if Clifton apologizes for how he made her feel, if that would change anything at all. But that's how the episode ended. We'll see how the conversation ends next week. But y'all, what did y'all think about this episode? I want to ask y'all two questions. What did y'all think about this meetup that the girls had at the end. And what do you think about Winter and what she's thinking about her boyfriend? Isn't it weird? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.